Welcome, Transformer fans, to Monsters Month for Transformers. And there's also Headmasters Month Part Dose for this month, or Part 2 for 2025. Okay, this ain't the first Headmasters Month, so this is technically Headmasters Month Part 4. But, in this week we are looking at Mindwarp and his Headmaster buddy, Vorath. But before we get to, Mindwipe, or Mindwarp, or Mindwipe, we're going to do our shout-outs of the week, starting at 48 South Loudon Street, which is the home of Back to the Media, which is where you can find all of your video game needs, all the way from Atari to the current systems. You can find games for each console, CDs, DVDs, magazines, comic books. And as of recording this video, I actually bought 2 Sammy Kershaw CDs from the 90s. For those of y'all that listen to country music, you know who I'm talking about. I did buy 2 of his CDs from there today, $2 a piece. So you get some good deals of CDs over there, CDs and records. And you can also find cassettes and whatnot. So definitely check out Back to the Media. And after you visit them, and you need to get your piece finished, your PC fixed, or your console fixed, or anything of the sort, you can go to Middle Road, right behind the Sheets, here in Winchester, and go to Play It Again Games, and check them out. If you're looking for toys and collectibles, such as Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Ninja Turtles, Thundercats, so on and so forth, Hot Wheels, Barbie, hey, whatever it is, whatever floats your boat, you can go to Time Traveler Toys and Collectibles here in Winchester at 115 South Loudon Street. I got Mindwipe and Mindwipe with Vorath from Walmart.com. Oh, excuse me, a little bit of gas. I'm still dealing with that little gas issue. But hey, it is what it is. But I got Mindwipe from Walmart, so it is what it is. But you could definitely get all your toys and collectibles at Time Travelers. But if you have a toddler that's getting ready for Head Start, preschool, or getting ready to go to kindergarten or whatnot, you can go to Thinker Toys at 106 South Loudon Street here in Winchester. Check them out. But if you need comic books, and you live in the Winchester area, you can go to 80 Weems Lane here in Winchester to 4 Color Fantasies. Get your DC, Marvel, and IDW fix. Or if you live in the Salisbury, North Carolina area or the surrounding areas, you could go to Comic Mon stores and check them out. If you're looking for a bank to go to and you need a good bank, you can go to Bank of Clark or United Bank and check them out and get all your banking services needs met there. When you leave there and you got the money and you want to buy some good Jamaican food, you could go to Tropical Islands on 39 Piccadilly Street, right there across the street from the Henley Library here in Winchester, and check out Lloyd and his wonderful staff and get some good, delicious food. So definitely go ahead and check them out. And while you're here in the area, and you're looking for in the Winchester, Virginia area, and you need tree work done or landscaping work done, you get a hold of Mixed Tree Services. And check him out and get all your tree services need met. So definitely check them out. And while you're there, you can go over to, if you leave there, you can go to State Farm or United Bank, or not United Bank, but State Farm or Farmers, and get all your insurances for whether it be homeowners, renters, or auto insurance, and get a quote and a good policy there. And once you do that, and you need gas for that newly insured vehicle, or if your vehicle's already insured and you just need gas for it, you could go to Sheets, or you can go to Handy Mart and get some gas and made-to-order food, so at the same time you get your gas tank full, you can get your belly full. So check them both out. And Cobra Island is a proud sponsor of mental health awareness. So if you need some mental health awareness needs met, you can check out Robert C. Brown if you need counseling at Healing Grace Counseling Services. So you can definitely check him out and get what you got to get done. So definitely do that. And if Rob's not what you're looking for, there's other places here in Winchester you can check, or you can go to your local counseling offices if you're not in the Winchester area. But if you need to see a psychiatrist or get some case management, you live in Northwestern or you live in Winchester or Front Royal, you can go to Northwestern Community Services and check them out and get everything that you need met. So definitely check them out. But if it's a bad emergency, you need to talk to somebody right now, you can text 741-741. Talk to one of their standby people. I've used that service many times. But if you need to hear a human voice, like I do from time to time, you can dial 988. So, and I've used both services. So both of them are great resources to use. But if it's beyond that and you need something now, you could go to your closest emergency room. Definitely check them out. So let's get a hold of Mindwipe. But first we're going to do Vorath, with the purple and black. On the back you see the face of Mindwipe. You get the purple legs. And articulations is such. His legs can bend forward. He can bend at the knees. Like that. And bend. And of course his arms are articulated. Whatnot. His head kind of is articulated, but it's kind of tight to do. But, transformation for him is real simple. Bend him at the legs there, and then bend his legs again. And there he is in his head mode. So let's go ahead and take a look at Mindwipe and his vampire bat looking thing. With a vampire bat head, which is pretty cool looking. His wings. His wings are articulated. And they can move like that. And so on and so forth. His legs really aren't as articulated. But let's go ahead and look at him in robot mode. We're going to start by taking his head and bringing it down like this. And then taking his wings. And you can dress him up like that. And then his feet do go around like that. And presto, you've got one leg. First, same as the first. You just unhook it, bring it up. Fold these pieces together. Bring his leg out. Presto. Sorry about that. Spin the leg around. Or spin him like this. Spin him this way. You got his legs set up. And then you just take these little wings, spread them out. Take his little piece off right here, which turns out to be his blaster. And then you can rotate these pieces. You can take these little wing parts and put them like this. And then unhook these pieces. And then you take this piece, bring it out just like that, and then you bring his hand out. Spin it around, spin here at the bicep, and you got his hand, you got one arm done. First, same as the first. Bring it around like this. Bring the forearm piece down. Spin it around. Come up and do the same thing with this hand. Boom, and you got his other arm. And then you take Vorath. This is where Vorath comes in. And as you can see, that little piece right there, you just plug it in. And actually, I do have the lace kind of out backwards, so. But in actuality, his foot kind of popped off, so I'm trying to base his foot back on. Ugh. But you have Vorath in his, or Mindwipe in his robot mode. And like I said, you do got his weapons. First I'm going to start with the little claw shield looking thing here. Which is pretty cool in the purple and black, but the little silver, which you guys use these as blasters. And then you also have his blaster right here. But let's take a look at his articulation. Which you can move the head at the full 360. These little wings in the back are articulated. You can move them out. You know, his arms, of course, can come out like this. Rotate around, all the way around. His hand is articulated. They can fold this way, but it's due to transformation. You can bend at the elbow all the way up, but that's pretty much due to transformation. Drop this little claw thingy on the floor. There we go. But then his legs are also articulated. They can move out like this. You can kick forward. You can kick back. You know, and whatnot. And I'm just going to go ahead and put his weapons in his hands now. So, here is for Mindwipe all weaponized. Ready to go into battle to defeat some Decepticons. But as we saw in the last 3 episodes of the Rebirth on Season 4, Mindwipe's specialty is hypnosis. You know, as we saw that in Part 1. And that's about as much as I know of him. I'm not that too familiar with him. Or with his character, because it wasn't that explored in the Rebirth. But here's a cool looking Transformer, cool looking Headmaster. I would rank him as a top tier figure just because of the purple and black and how cool he looks in both robot and vampire bat mode. It's one of my favorite figures, and I'm glad I have him in my collection. But that's it for Mindwipe this month, for this week, and we'll see y'all in the next one as we do another Decepticon Headmaster for Monsters Month 2025. See you in the next one. Peace.